get ready to
Welcome in to the show, another Salem Savage Studio podcast.
Hi, how are you?
Was that German?
What?
You said welcome in.
Welcome in. German is my second language.
You
wish.
Spanish, German, and Latin.
Actually, I speak
No,
four
you
languages:
do not know Latin.
Moroccan, French, Spanish, English, and a little bit German. So 5 languages.
Does that mean no sign language?
Yes, I have been learning it, and I also know Morse code. So I'm 7.
So we'll do the rest of the podcast in sign language.
Morse code.
Sign language.
Nice.
Sign language for this podcast. What's wrong?
Hit us up if you want to hear that.
I'm stuck in this podcast with these people. This is what
Who
I
wants
get
to
for
do
friends.
Morse code and sign language the whole podcast?
We can do our podcast in Braille too if you guys like.
Ever heard of
I don't think that's gonna work.
Guys, it's the quiet place. It's the quiet place.
We're not Helen Keller. Stop it. Alright. So SalemSavageStudio@gmail.com if you want to email us, whatever you want to email.
We're finally back.
No hate, please.
Yeah, no hate.
And make sure it has Christian values.
Haters back off.
So we take bad feedback, but not like yelling feedback, not screaming at us.
Yeah, please
But
don't.
we're back after like 100-month absence. We've been gone.
AdSense.
Things have come up. Football's come up.
Gabe.
I've
Addiction.
come up.
Football addiction.
I like football. I like the Bears.
it. You love
A
it.
lot more than like.
Gosh,
Surprised you don't own half of it.
I'm going
Own half of football?
Half of Bears.
Oh,
I
okay.
was just about to say, how do you own half of football?
I mean,
You own half of every sports team in football. Every team.
Or
I
you
still
only
would
own
be
the
own
good
half.
teams.
You'd have to buy half of the
if you own the
NFL.
Patriots, you just own half the NFL.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Is that how it works? All right, we're gonna be moving on to.
If you own the Packers, you own the whole NFL.
I'm looking for the drop. I can't find
That's
it.
the T right there.
What are we doing first?
Where's the drop? All right, so we're just moving to
So,
news and
here
notes from around
we
the.
go. News and notes from around the church.
Yeah, I thought I had a
That's
drop for it. Apparently not. But first off, what happened this Friday? Do you guys know?
No.
No. What?
Oh yeah, Lee Jackson Day.
Lee? Yeah, explain that. What is that?
Robert E. Lee and Stonewall. No, not Stonewall.
Yes.
Stonewall Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was their day. I don't even know what it is, but my mom got off of work, but we didn't because we're just
You
deprived.
didn't get out of school, you mean?
Yeah, we didn't get out of school.
Yeah, you know I work every day.
We're just
Compared to
deprived
school.
of
Every single day.
all the privileges of 2019.
So Devin, we learned today that Devin does no school whatsoever.
All I do is work.
He works all day.
Work.
Where do you work, Devin?
All I do is work. Differs every week.
Devin does
I
no
thought-
work.
That is untrue.
Every single time
I
I see
thought
you at
this was
school.
news and notes from around the church.
I'm
Not
watching my show.
We're just
Yeah,
messing with
all you're
Devin.
doing is watching Amazon.
Pretty much. The whole
This is
time.
public
Every
school. This is
If
public
I'm not
school.
in school or doing school with like in the class, I'm probably just watching Grimm.
Welcome to public school, where
Good
we do
show.
Kahoot and Amazon Prime.
Pretty
all
much.
day
And
long.
now Gimkit. Have you ever heard of that?
No,
It's actually pretty good. Sometimes.
What is
sometimes. What is it?
It's like you have the question, you choose your category, and then you can like have groups of like 4. Then you can buy power ups and stuff.
Nice.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So what actually did happen on Friday?
So what actually did happen was the March for Life.
Nothing
Oh!
whatsoever.
The March for Life.
So me and so they're from our church. We're the Penfield, so we made up about 3/4 of the group.
We did.
Then Pastor, Luke Zibminden, Freddie Keaton.
He went?
Yep.
Dude, that dude's lit.
Bishop.
That guy's awesome.
Mrs.
I love
Bishop.
Mr. Keaton.
Mrs. Bishop, and then Mr. Brennan.
Mr. Keaton is so funny.
He is. He was so excited.
Shout out
to
to
be
Mr.
there.
Keaton.
He was so excited to be there.
I know.
Like he
And
was on
his son.
Facebook
He
the
probably
whole time.
was.
So it was a great time. It was.
He's my
long.
bus driver.
Is
He
he?
thought he'd be there.
Is he?
Yeah?
He just took the day off. Some people didn't make it to school. They walked.
They all walked.
They
Oh,
walked.
no wonder half my class was missing in almost all my classes. I'm not kidding. Almost all my
You're
classes
right.
were half empty.
You're right. Ours were too. No, that was the field trip though.
He didn't even get any replacements. He just left them.
He just left.
Is this bus ever gonna come?
Yeah.
Sitting
They
out there
stood.
at
They
lunch.
stood there on the curb
Sit there
all day.
at lunch.
All day.
All day.
They're eating their lunch on the curb.
Well, Mr. Keaton was excited to be there. There's a lot of speaking. Donald Trump
Was
came in.
there. He was actually there.
Vice President Pence was actually physically there. Trump, like, video.
He was
yeah.
mentally there, but not
That's
physically
better
there.
than it's not better, but like that's still pretty good.
And I think there's upwards of like 300,000, 400,000 people there.
There's like 400,000.
So it's a good amount of people.
Is that? Do you know the statistics on how many people? Is it more or less than last year?
I have more. It's
It's
less than
nice.
that.
Yeah.
Keep it up, guys.
Keep up the good work.
Boo
Well, what else?
abortion. Boo.
Yeah, get that abortion out of there. All right,
Or
what else do we have?
baptism, not abortion.
Where are we going this summer, Devin?
I
New
have no
York
clue.
City
New York City?
Yep.
Really?
New York City.
for
What's
high school.
happening?
For high schoolers only, we are going to New York
Sorry,
City.
middle schoolers, but like this is a high school thing.
Not allowed.
Short people not allowed.
I won't be talking
Wait,
to Caleb. You're
I'm
short.
a short person.
I'm
yeah,
shorter.
Luke's.
I'm the
Gabe,
tallest
you
one
showed
out of
up.
all of you guys.
I'm
Gabe,
as tall
get
as-
out.
I'm as tall
Luke,
as
get
Gabe.
out. You guys are short. Just get out of here.
Get out. Well, that's happening this. I
We're
think
all
they
still
said
short.
July 11th, right? 7/11,
Yeah.
something like that.
That's
7-Eleven.
By
2
the
days
way,
before my birthday.
Mhm.
No, I can't
7-Eleven.
go.
You can get free slushies at 7-Eleven.
I can't go
True. Why?
because my birthday's there.
Your
That's my birthday,
So what?
7/13.
and I'm gonna be in Wisconsin.
Oh, that's true.
So I'm going with you. So
Yeah.
I guess I can't be there either.
It sounds like a lot of fun. There's gonna be a church plant, right?
Wait, I'm gonna be the only guy there that.
Yeah.
Oh
me
yeah,
and-
no guys, just you.
No, me and Gabe, just
Gabe
Oh yeah,
just
that's true.
sing.
Only you.
me and
Gabe
Caleb
just-
will be hanging out like last year at Lead the Cause.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
not
there late
sleeping
in
with you
class.
again, Gabe.
Yeah,
I was
No,
there
he
leaving
meant
class.
2017.
No, 2000. Well, we
I
were
was
room
with him.
together.
Oh, yeah, room.
I know we were room together
You and me.
with our
Wait,
two
Stop
You, me, and
it,
Josh.
Devin.
two Korean
No,
friends.
no, don't bring that
Oh,
back
dude, our Korean friends were awesome. Man, they fixed me ramen. Okay, story time.
up.
So I was with these Korean. Me and Gabe were sharing a bed, and then there's these two other people from another church.
Not in the
sharing a
wrong
bed?
way. They weren't sharing a bed in the wrong way.
We're sharing a bed.
We were on a mission trip.
Doing anything. We were on a mission trip.
This is getting off hand so
Okay, go,
fast.
Caleb, please. Fix this. Fix this, Caleb.
So, so we were. There's these two Korean dudes from Korea.
No, I thought they
No.
were from Africa.
Wait, they weren't from China?
Like they're not from America.
Wow, that's
So-
a shock.
Okay, get back to the story.
So basically, they just came in one night with literally like 3 boxes of ramen noodles, like big boxes, like Costco size boxes.
Holy
If you guys
cow.
know like Costco, that's a lot of
Why are
ramen.
you looking at the mic?
Devin just likes to get his story off track.
It's a
He's
lo-
done it like 3 times.
It's a lot of ramen. So I was like, where in the world did you guys get this ramen? So they were like, so these
From
people next to
Costco.
us are other Korean friends from our church. They like got all this ramen from Romania.
What?
That's so bad.
No,
Okay, just finish the story and then we
Korea.
Then we do.
So I was like,
segment.
okay, do you think they'd let me in to get some ramen? And they're like, probably. So I walk down, and this is like 12:30 at night. I walk down the hallway, and there's some sketchy people about. I'm like, this is a weird hotel. So I finally get to the door. I knock on the door, and this like,
Is this
Dude.
your room?
huh?
Is this your room?
No, the Korean guy's room.
No,
No,
the
this is the
Korean
Korean.
guy.
Oh,
Korean
this is
guy.
the other friends.
Yeah, I knock on the door. And this person comes out, and I'm like, hey, are you guys the Korean people?
Did you say that?
Did you actually
Yes,
say?
I didn't know what else to say. They're like, yeah, what do you want? I'm like, can I just come in and get some like ramen? And they're like, sure, I guess. So I walk in there, and
Let
there's like
everyone into your room.
2,000 people in this tiny little room, and they're all like
Ever heard of
dancing
clown
and stuff.
cars? This is the hotel room with some clown cars.
So I walk in, they're having a freestyle rap session.
What, did you join in?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
He just got the ramen and left.
Yeah, but
Didn't
then
even
they.
say thank you, just left. Fuck out.
So I was like, hey, I was wondering like where you got the ramen from, because I didn't want to act like I actually wanted the ramen. I just kind of had to act like I was like kind of chilling, like. And they're like, well, you want some ramen? And I was like, yes. And I was like, oh, sure.
Undercover ramen.
They're like, okay, let me go get you some.
Undercover.
They literally made like 3 bowls of that stuff and sat me down and made me eat it. It was amazing.
Force
What,
fed you
what flavor was it?
It was spicy.
Spicy.
I don't know. It was like spicy chicken beef oriental.
So we have Caleb's Raymond Hunter story. Hunting for Raymond. All right.
That was amazing. Sorry.
Everybody
That
knows
was off
it.
topic.
All right. We got a Bible lesson time.
Bible
I'll say
lesson.
time.
Bible lesson.
And Caleb has got a great lesson prepared.
I do. I hope.
He hopes.
That's not.
I mean, I really hope it's good.
It's great. I can tell by now it's great.
It's gotta be perfect. Kid.
All right. So what did we learn about in the sermon today?
Oh well, I was getting my.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So today we're going to be talking about the proof that Jesus died, but that he rose again, that he had risen, and there's a lot of proof. Let's see, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12, there's more than this, but I just have 12 proofs, like, listed right here.
And
That proves.
all the crowds that saw him after
Right.
he was rising.
That's one of it. So, what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to read. My phone's almost dead. Okay, let's see. 1 Corinthians 15:6. I don't.
All right. I'll look it up. Let's see how fast. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
7,
You failed.
6. I found it. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Debbie, you want to read it?
Sure.
There you go.
Which one? What verse?
Up
Chapter
15,
5, verse
six.
what?
Up there. You got it.
Chapter 5, verse 6.
1 Corinthians 15:6.
Gabe, you led me
guys
wrong.
are way off.
No, Gabe is way off. It's all his.
I'm sorry.
15:6.
I'm sorry.
And we are.
Is that
Just
your
6?
fake sobbing?
Yep.
Then he appeared to more than 500 brothers at one time, most of whom are still alive, though some have fallen asleep.
So yes,
What?
Jesus appeared to them. 500 different people. That's a lot of people.
And that's just the men.
Correct. They didn't count women back then.
Because women aren't important.
That's untrue. We recant that statement. Don't you, Luke?
We might have to censor that out. That's not true. Just some people have opinions because they're 14 years old and they think it's funny.
It is funny, but it's like
We
Okay,
just lost half our listeners.
it's true.
It's true.
We're gonna get some comments on this video.
Yeah. Hey, at least it's some comments.
At least we're getting some comments.
Yeah, that's true.
We're gonna get more comments on this one than any other episode combined.
And Jesus was seen by 11 disciples, Matthew 28:16 through 20, and Mark 16 through 40. You don't have to look that up if you don't want to. And he was seen by Thomas, John 20:26 through 29. He was seen by his disciples again at the Sea of Tiberias in John 21:1 through 14. And he ascended up to heaven. He wasn't there anymore after that. So, in Luke 24:33 through 51.
You want to see Jesus disappear?
The proofs are very important. They were given so that those that believe Jesus' death was a payment for their sins may also live with him. Because he lives, we can also. He is not dead. He has risen.
He is surely alive.
Happy Easter in January.
Andrew, very good.
The January Easter.
Yep.
I like
Well,
that.
then-
Jen Easter.
I like
Easter.
that. A lot of people saw him. So,
Yes.
how do we know he died, though?
It says it.
It says in the Bible. That's the ultimate proof, is the Bible.
The Bible.
It's God's word, so.
Yep. A lot of people, though, say maybe he fell asleep on the cross. Maybe he passed out and then he came
Oh,
back.
man.
No, they
passed
stuck
out?
him in a
He
spear.
passed out
They
for
stuck him
4
in his
days.
both sides with
4
a spear.
days.
They stabbed him on
Right.
both sides with
No,
a spear.
just one.
They stuck him on both.
Just one side.
We gotta look into that. Both are one. I think it's one side, but maybe
It's
it's
one
two.
side. It's one side.
They shot him with a
Because
spear
in all the
either
Jesus
way,
movies, they only show one hole.
Okay,
And,
well,
and let's say, so one thing I saw is the Roman soldier said he was dead. The Roman
Right.
soldier, his life wasn't in line. If he said he was dead and Jesus wasn't dead, that Roman soldier is automatically crucified, just like
He's
Jesus.
dead.
that
yeah.
Roman soldier's entire career was literally seeing if that dude was dead or not,
Yeah.
probably.
Pretty
Exactly.
much.
The
I
Roman
think
soldier
that's-
knew he was dead.
Right.
So,
So, he couldn't have just kind of fell asleep on the cross. Like,
They stabbed him in the side.
I can't fall asleep in my grandma's bed. It's a bed. I don't know how.
he can fall asleep on a bed.
Not only
I
that,
think he's dead.
he had to be in the tomb for 3 days, bleeding and
Yeah.
like dying
And
for
with
3
no
days
oxygen.
with no oxygen for 3 days.
I'm pretty sure.
Right.
it's
That's not possible.
No,
And then he just magically
This
walked
isn't
out and
a cave.
disappeared.
it was sealed.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Sure, it wouldn't have.
I was reading this in my Liberty studies. There's 2 other things. There's the alien theory, which the theory is that Jesus was an alien. I am no joke kidding. This is an actual theory that they say Jesus was an alien. I'm like the lengths people go to try to deny the resurrection.
Guys,
Jesus was an alien and he
I can
came
see the
out of
headlines
a
now.
spaceship.
When-
Jesus was an alien.
It's all clear.
It was also
It's all clear
weird
now.
how people are like, oh yeah, I hate Jesus. He's stupid. He's not real. I hate him. Because he he took someone away from me. Or, he did something to me. Well, how can you hate someone if they don't exist?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nobody ever thinks about
Like
that. You can hate your friend. Or you can hate your brother. You can hate family. But how do you hate something that doesn't exist?
Yeah, like, man, yeah, I'm an atheist. But I
But I
hate
hate
Jesus. I hate God.
They gotta blame
But I'm an
somebody.
atheist.
They gotta blame somebody. The other theory is that the apostles took Jesus away, like they took his body.
I mean, that's more reasonable than the aliens.
Well, I mean, people. Well, just going back. I mean,
But,
people
like,
believe
they
that
always
Jesus
had-
existed,
But they had the Roman guards.
There's like I think there's what did they say, a squad of them, which is like
Yeah, like I think
many.
a lot.
Yeah, like over 20. Like
And
maybe
they
60.
think 12 apostles could have attacked the Roman guards.
Duh.
Everybody knows that.
Plus, there's also
And the stone. They had to roll away. The huge stone.
Exactly, yeah.
Well,
That
it is 12 men.
They had to take that whole squad to roll it.
They had to overtake the squad, then have enough strength to roll away. Like it was like a 2-ton stone.
Yeah,
I can't
they
take the
were-
word squad seriously.
Why?
It just
Fortnite?
sounds like. No, I don't play Fortnite. It just sounds like cartoon. It's like, yo, we're the squad.
Plus, let's say the
Super
apostles.
squad.
The apostles died for what they believed, right?
Yeah, most of them.
Like
did.
when they were martyred. Do you think they would? And they were what they were before Jesus rose again? What were they?
Disciples.
But how did they act?
They were scared, sort of.
Yeah, they didn't have like full faith.
Yeah, like Peter denied
Right.
Jesus. The apostles were in hiding, like crying, and then they took Jesus's body, and then afterwards they were willing to die for Jesus.
Right.
Make any sense? Like they had a complete turnaround from what they were before. That is, Jesus rose again. That's why they turned around. So it doesn't make much sense if they just stayed the way they were.
Right.
Yeah, I thought that was a good lesson. We're moving on. What do we agree on? Would you rather right now?
No, now it's a draft.
Mock? Yeah. Let it go. Just let it go.
Tears only whispers.
I see Devin after the first line. Devin's over here mumbling.
She's coming in 12:35.
All right.
And Caleb keeps singing.
I know he won't stop. He loves that song.
So Luke, what's it on? What's the mock draft on?
Sorry.
Vacation,
Destination.
destinations.
I gotta go first. I gotta go first.
So how it's
No,
gonna
you
work
don't call.
is you
I
pick
dibs.
a vacation destination. Could be anywhere. Nobody else can pick it. That's where you get to stay. These are the only places where you can travel to.
Nice.
That'd be
Then
awesome.
You can visit. You can vote who wins.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna put it up on YouTube, the poll. So check out YouTube, and you can vote for either one of us.
Click the little eye in the corner if you're on mobile,
Mm-hmm.
Mobile.
and a little poll will come up.
Mm-hmm. All right, who's going first?
Me.
So we need to have
I
this
feel like
organized.
Devin went first every single mock
No, I
draft.
don't.
I do too.
No, I don't.
I say Caleb goes first.
Yeah,
no,
let's do Caleb first.
no,
Then
please
me.
don't.
Then Gabe.
No,
then
not me
Devin.
last.
Okay, Caleb, Devin,
Why
Luke.
me?
Okay. And then next time it'll
Okay.
be Luke first.
Man, I'm not gonna
Then
complain.
Devin first, then me first.
No, we just need to go in a circle. Okay, that's good.
You
That's
just
good.
gotta remember. All right, Caleb, first pick. What do you got?
Number one pick of the whole entire draft
I'm gonna say-
is
Maine.
That's actually really pretty.
Maine.
That's a really good spot.
What do
Yeah.
they have in Maine?
okay.
They have They have a bunch of
LLB.
beautiful.
They have
Yeah, LLB
lobsters.
started there.
Simply
They have
Northern. Wait,
crabs.
Is that a thing?
They have
like,
lobsters.
No, not in Maine. They have crabs.
They're lobsters.
No, they have lobsters. Yes, they
See,
do.
I told you.
Yes, they
Okay,
do. I've
they
been
have
to Maine.
Huge, harbors and beautiful harbors.
Lobster is the point of Maine. That's like where you go.
No,
That's
that's
why you
crabs.
go to Maine.
Whatever.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Pretty good. My
Okay.
family lives in Vermont, so We know some of that. Some
Okay.
of Maine.
My turn.
Yep.
Maine's pretty
Devin, sir.
nice.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Do cruises count that go to these places?
I'd say you can pick a cruise ship. Like, you can't pick the destination you go to, but you can pick actually being on the cruise ship.
Okay, so it has to
Oh.
actually be a cruise ship that goes to those places.
Yeah, you get the cruise
Okay.
ship. Not like, I'm going to Alaska. I get Alaska, plus I get Hawaii, go wherever the cruise ship goes.
Well, the cruise ship.
You get
my
the
brother,
actual
wait,
cruise ship.
wait a minute. My brother, he's been researching cruise ships. He wants to go on one. He found a cruise ship that's 256 days. You go over to Alaska. You
Who wants
start
to
in
be on a cruise
You
that
fly to
long?
Alaska to Seattle. You then get on a boat, go up to Alaska for I think a week. No, 2 weeks. Then you come down. You go all the way to where is it?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Actually, you do Hawaii. You go to Hawaii. Then you go over to New Zealand,
Dude, that
Australia.
sounds awesome.
Then go up to the Thailand and Thailand area. Then you come back.
That is amazing.
Oh, that's
So you
my
get-
cruise.
Is it called the
Devin gets the world.
Titanic?
I call the world Earth. That's my vacation spot.
Alright, so you want the cruise ship, though. Like, you get, like, the slides and the...
Do I get all those
Food.
places? Do I get
You don't get the
No.
place.
Fine, Alaska.
Fine, that's good.
That's good.
I
Alaska.
love
It's
Alaska.
a massive
I've
place.
always wanted to go to Alaska.
We live in like the South, but we're all talking about like these northern places. Like that's where we
Oh,
want to
really?
go, guys.
Luke, what do you got?
Okay. So there's two debating over. I think I'm going to go with Australia. Mates.
To see some kangaroos?
Just
Some
make,
Ooh,
koala
like,
bears.
like the video of the kangaroo that was like a talking the dog. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah.
And the dude comes over and just punches him right in the face.
The kangaroo in the face is awesome. Like, the kangaroo's, like, shocked
She's
for
like,
a second.
what?
What just happened to me? Alright, I'm going New Zealand. It's kind of like Australia, but New Zealand,
Just because of Lord of the Rings.
that, very big reason.
New Zealand is awesome. I'm
But
telling
they have
you.
the best Wi-Fi in the world, plus they,
Best Wi-Fi.
Yeah, they do.
You
That's
go
what
on
you- that's what
vacation
you
to go
care
for
about?
Wi-Fi when
And-
you have unlimited at your house.
and they have the best climate. Like, it's very similar, even
Yeah.
cooler than this climate we're in right now. Or in Virginia.
And
Why are we all picking cold ones except for him?
Australia
Luke,
can be cold.
Luke is the only one that's picked a warm station.
Australia is
We're doing
hot.
three. How many
Yeah,
are
I
we
know.
doing?
Don't you want
It's
to
like
go
desert.
in and enjoy
I'm
the
joking.
water?
True. How many vacation spots are we doing?
Well, yeah, 3's good.
Go get killed by some
Your turn.
blue ring octopus while you're at it? No, it's a snake draft. Gabe goes again.
Oh, yay. Yeah! It's present. It's Christmas. Ooh, what do I got here?
You guys do steak like that? You do that at Christmas?
Oh, man, there's a lot of
We
choices.
just do like one person gives all their gifts and then the next person gives all their gifts.
I'm going with Disney World. I think
Disney World.
it's the most magical place on earth.
Duh.
So
Which
much to
Disney
do
World?
there.
Which one?
The big one. in
Oh, Disney
Florida.
World. Okay.
The Disney World in France.
Those are
Yeah.
That'd be cool because then you could just like take a break and
That
go to
is
the Eiffel
true.
Tower.
No, I guess you wouldn't get France though. You don't get to.
No, they
travel
have a
to France.
Disneyland France, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking just regular Disney World. You get like the 5 kingdoms,
Yeah.
which I mean, a lot of fun. The roller. My favorite is the Everest.
Expedition Everest.
That's my favorite.
I had closed my eyes, so I kind of missed out on the opportunity when I went on that.
Isn't there one like with a Yeti or something?
Yeah, you get to go backwards. You go up,
It's
They come back.
and
scary.
you
I'm
drop
telling you.
backwards. Pretty awesome. All
I
right,
was
who's
like
next?
7. I scared myself.
I think I'm next.
You think?
I
I
think.
I think.
Hard
So
conference.
Is that
I-
the first time
I
you've
chose
ever done that?
Australia as
Oh!
my first pick.
Oh,
So I have a second pick. Do I want to go
cold or warm? That's the question.
colder or do I want to stay warm?
Probably do it cold.
I think I'm going Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Okay.
Because of all like the sightseeing, you can see all the Pearl Harbor like sunken ships and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why we're in Washington.
Which
DC.
island? Which
I'll be
island?
quiet.
Which island?
It's just Hawaii.
No.
He can go.
Yes.
Hawaii.
No.
He got Maine.
Okay, that's
True.
one. That's one spot.
Hawaii's one state. Maine's one state.
What's so different? You got Honolulu. What's the other islands?
They're all like little. No one knows.
Yeah.
Maui.
Maui.
You
That's
know
an
how I
island.
learned that? Moana.
Wow.
There's actually an island I think named Moana.
Devin, you're up. What do you got?
What you got? What you gotta do? What you gotta do?
What you gotta do when they come for you?
Bad boys, bad boys.
What you gonna do?
Devin chooses the moon.
Actually, that'd be so cool.
That'd be awesome.
You can go up there whenever you want from Alaska.
from Alaska.
I mean,
Taking
I
a
know
rocket ship
Alaska
for
just
war.
goes straight up.
Like Alaska's closer to the moon than we are.
Duh. Everyone knows that. You didn't know that? What?
Everest. Everest. Just no kidding.
Well, Mount Everest.
I'm on Mount Everest, not even the country, just Mount Everest. So like everybody can get the actual country. I just climb up to the. You can get on your. This is my island.
Losers.
I'm debating between a couple. But then like, if I get them, I don't want to get them next round. So probably gonna do Arizona. Arizona has some really cool places.
Gabe starts the smirk.
Ha! Loser.
Arizona's a desert.
No, half of it's Arizona. You do realize like half of it's the same as us, right?
Gabe has
About the same
Gabe
as
has
us.
no idea what he's talking
Phoenix
about.
is the desert.
Phoenix is like us.
Is it?
A little bit like us.
Phoenix? I know they have scorpions.
Yeah, it's so fun going scorpion
And
hunting.
killer
It's
bees.
not fun.
I
And,
used to-
and
oh.
killer bees.
I used to live in Arizona, so like I'm speaking of information. We would go scorpion hunting. We call it. You go with a little black light and you just walk around, and because they glow in the dark. If you put a black light, they glow. So you just get them and you put them in a bucket. Then you pour alcohol in them, and you can make them into stuff. Like you can put that gelatin. You know,
That
clear like
is,
the.
that's disturbing.
No, you know those like those rocks, the
very
clear rocks
disturbing.
with like the scorpion in them. You can buy like Walmart.
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
We know how to make those. We used to make those.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Yeah.
disturbing.
A little creepy, but cool.
Are they
Very
like
creepy.
alive?
Yeah, because you put them in alcohol to kill them.
Aw.
Poor little scorpions. Okay, Caleb.
Does
I
anyone
ate a
know where
scorpion once.
Jurassic
Oh,
Park
I do.
is? Does anyone know where Jurassic World
Yeah.
is? I'm going to Jurassic Park.
Isla
Did you
Nublar.
guys hear that voice crack?
Which one? I'm going to
Which one's
Yeah.
safer, Jurassic World or Jurassic Park?
Jurassic World. 'Cause
Jurassic World.
No, Jurassic World is dead. Everybody exploded on the
It's
island.
okay.
Remember? Because the newest movie.
Mm.
They all.
I haven't seen the newest movie. Don't
Me
spoil
I
it.
haven't either. I just know there's a
Yes, you
volcano
have.
eruption.
You ever have it?
With the
It's
Indominus
really good.
Rex.
That was the.
Oh
older
yeah, I
one.
did. Yeah,
That was
yeah.
the older one. There's a new one. Remember the Fallen Kingdom where the
Jurassic
volcano
World
goes.
Fallen Kingdom.
I have.
They
Volcano-
made a third one?
A second one. Jurassic
Yeah.
World. Second one.
Yeah, that's the one with the Indominus Rex.
That's the first one.
Oh yeah, now I remember.
No,
Yeah,
the second one's
yeah, the lava.
the
comes.
first one's with
Yeah.
the what's it called?
The
Like
Rex.
T-Rex,
Yeah.
the Indominus Rex.
no, the
That's the second
Indo,
The second one is the
The
Indoraptor.
Indoraptor.
the Indoraptor.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
The,
The
the,
Indoraptor is the
Indoraptor's
one
a
where you can point a
raptor.
light at and it goes and attacks the thing. And they
Oh.
like bring all of them to America, right? Like they
I
bring
haven't seen it.
they bring
No,
it
Don't,
to
don't
they bring it
spoil.
to inland.
Don't spoil.
Wait, you haven't seen it?
No.
I thought you did.
I just knew from the explosion from the commercials.
All right, we'll stop this.
Wow.
Shut up.
Spoiler alert. Okay, Caleb, do you want to go to
The mean guy dies.
Do you want to go to Jurassic World?
You don't know which one's the mean guy until halfway through.
I
the movie,
do
though.
know who the main guy is.
The mean guy, not the
Oh,
main.
the mean guy.
The main guy dies.
Chris Pratt.
Nope, she's the nice dude.
Okay, your turn.
Wait,
Go on,
what?
Caleb.
What am I doing?
You have names.
Where have you
He's
been?
so.
This is your-
He's,
This is your. You get 2 more picks.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You
You
don't
get
know.
2
Okay.
picks for
Do you
vacation
ever-
spots.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go with.
I like this spot. This is a beautiful spot.
No,
nowadays.
I'm gonna have to go with. What's that place?
Ooh,
Mordor.
okay. Mordor?
Yeah.
That
That's a
doesn't
fake spot.
exist. That's in New Zealand.
It's fake.
No,
it's
Mordor.
not.
Mordor is in a.
It's Lord of the
Lord of the
Rings.
Rings.
In Lord of the Rings?
Mordor's real. Yeah, I know, but it's still real.
Okay,
Where is
Mordor,
it?
The
Mordor's
place
like,
is filmed, not the actual Mordor city.
Yes,
The place is filmed.
the Mordor city.
Look it up, Gabe. Give it
Like
look
in
it up.
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah,
In Lord of the Rings,
You guys think
it's in New Zealand. That's where the whole movie was
no,
filmed.
Lord.
is Mordor a real place?
Mordor is a real place. If you guys think that it's
According to
fake, you probably also
Wikipedia,
believe that like
Tolkien's fictional
Australia
world
is
of
right
Middle
side
Earth.
up.
Fictional
Mordor is the realm
world.
and base of the archvillain Sauron.
I think
It's
Mordor
it's
is real.
fictional.
Mordor? It
Realm.
was
Or-
filmed?
where on Earth is the real world Mordor? Well, look.
Probably CGI land,
as
but
Ukraine-
it's real. So
Commemorated the 24th anniversary. Blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah
Blah, blah, blah,
Ukraine.
blah, blah, blah.
Ukraine. I want to go to
Murder.
Ukraine.
It's shrouded in darkness. It's a barren. It's oh, wait, look, it is a barren wasteland riddled with fire, ash, and dust.
Where?
The very air you breathe is a poisonous fume.
Okay, Caleb gets Mordor. Caleb gets Mordor. Good job, Caleb.
you
What's
get a
your
poisonous
second pick?
gas.
What's your second pick?
We'll give you a redo.
No. You took Mordor.
That was his second pick.
No,
yeah,
he
this
gets
is
a
my
second
third pick.
Oh, what's your
His
third
third.
pick?
Like his second on this.
Let me think, guys. 1 second. I'm just gonna go with like England because England's cool.
That means
See Big Ben.
I don't want to say it.
Try again. Let's go, Devin.
I have a cold spot. I have a warm spot.
In your pants.
That is
Or in the
inappropriate.
pool.
In the pool, you know.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
You guys are so bad. We can see who's related here.
Devin, go. Please go. And then-
Did someone just walk in front of the door?
Yes. Go.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You have 2 more picks. Make it work.
I have one.
Yeah, he
Yep,
has one.
that's your last pick.
Arizona and Alaska.
Arizona, Alaska, and the moon.
I wish. It's not a real spot, but soon they're making an elevator to go to the moon, guys.
No,
Yes.
that's never
Yeah,
happened.
good luck with that.
It's never gonna happen.
You are up.
I'm gonna
Pick
become a billionaire. Anyway,
a spot on the whole entire map.
doesn't even make sense because the moon goes around the sun. So.
No, you have like.
Did you say the moon goes around the sun?
Yeah, it does. The Earth goes around the sun, so the moon goes around the sun.
Yeah, so it goes around the Earth.
Yeah,
which
the moon goes around the
goes
Earth. That's what I meant. So how would they make it?
You have a certain amount of time to go up.
Devin.
You have a 30-second gap, and you can't get
A
down
30-second
until you-
window.
for a day.
You have you have a whole day before you have to come back.
Houston, we don't have air. Wait another 12 hours.
This is hard.
Why Houston?
Yeah, why did they come up with Houston?
Houston got it because that was like a real
Bob,
event.
we have a problem.
Because the NASA base is.
It was a real problem when the spaceship exploded. I think it was the Challenger. They called Houston, said Houston, we have a problem.
Devin, you are up. How long is your guitar?
Wait, the
gonna
Challenger?
take?
Is that where all the teachers were on board and they like got exploded?
Maybe that was from Florida. Maybe this is a different flight.
That was the Challenger.
Oh man.
It's the Apollo 13.
Maybe it's Apollo.
It's the Apollo 13.
landed on
I'm
the moon.
debating between Morocco
It's Apollo 7.
Morocco.
with the Sahara Desert. Those are super cool.
Mhm.
It's super cool there.
Well, then just pick it already.
Or Montana. I'll go Morocco.
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 Barack
Morocco.
Obama.
Morocco.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama, guys.
Yeah.
Wow,
like,
nice.
in
Okay,
the
my
desert,
pick is up. I'm picking Israel.
That's pretty.
That's pretty good.
The
It's
Holy
like
Land.
because
Whoa,
Sahara Desert.
Mama.
There's no lights.
Alright,
Wait, no,
so-
that's.
So you see all the stars. There's no pollution and everything. So it's really pretty.
And
Alright.
you get to see where Jesus walks.
Yeah, that's
Stuff
cool.
like
No, I'm thinking mine.
You also get to get taken by like some kind
Muslims?
of like yeah.
The wrong
Alright.
city, Caleb.
So I could go. There's a lot of Muslims.
Not really.
there.
No, not really.
There's a lot of Muslims in Israel. All right, I could go France since I'm the last pick, or I could
You
go.
already are. Oh yeah, never mind. You're.
I have 3 hot.
I go
picks.
like California, but that's kind of a big state. I think I'll go France or Paris more specifically.
Patty.
Paris.
France.
See the Eiffel Tower,
Paris.
the city of love. All right.
Mwah.
Why do
Anything
they
else?
call it that? Do people just like make out all the time?
Apparently, I don't know. It's like it's a valid question actually.
All right. Anything to say before we
This is
end the
romantic
podcast?
With all the
Nothing to add, and goodbye.
America.
America.